Gilbert is standing in line 152 feet from the bottom of Supreme Scream. He looks up at 65 degrees to see the top of the ride. How tall is Supreme Scream? There are 3 steps in finding out the height of the ride. First, I like to draw out the picture because I like to have the visual image in my head. So I draw the tower and I draw Gilbert and I connect the lines so I can see the triangle. I then label 152 feet because that's how far away Gilbert is standing from the base, and then I label the degrees that were given, 65 degrees. So I also have to label x because that's what I'm trying to find. So I use SOHCAHTOA to see what trig function will be used. Sine and cosine are not it because I don't have the hypotenuse, which means I have to use tangent. And tangent is equal to opposite over adjacent. After figuring this out, I have to plug in the numbers that were given. So tangent is equal to x over 152. I then plug in the degrees because I was given that. So the tangent of 65 degrees is equal to x over 52. And I cross multiply. And I'm going to end up multiplying 152 times tangent to 65 degrees equals x. And that is my calculator ready equation, and I just plug that into the calculator and I get about 326 feet tall. From the top of the tower, Gilbert sees Leslie on the ground at an angle of depression of 65 degrees. If Supreme Scream is 325 feet tall, how far is Leslie from the ride? So we plug in what we have, and we were given 325 feet is how tall the ride is. We have to find x, and we were given 65 degrees. So we use SOHCAHTOA to see which trig function is going to be used, and since we have the opposite and the adjacent, we're going to use tangent. Tangent is equal to the opposite over adjacent. So tangent of 65 degrees is equal to 325 degrees, or feet over x. And then we cross multiply, so we get tangent of 65 degrees times x equals 325, because 325 times 1 is equal to 325. So we get tangent of 65 degrees times x equals 325, and we're going to divide by tangent so we can isolate the variable, and we're going to get x equals 325 over tangent of 65, and that's going to be our calculator ready equation. So when we plug in our calculator ready equation, we get that x is approximately equal to 152 feet. So Leslie is standing 152 feet away from the base of the ride.